us into Nashville ASAP, which is really awesome. And I think it's a big part of why Matt signed with us. I think he recognized how special the Predators are, how special hockey is in Nashville, our city, all those things. So I think we were selling Matt on Nashville, but I think Matt was pretty sold on Nashville before we even talked to him. So we couldn't be any more excited to have Matt here. It's a really special day. Matt's going to make our hockey team better on and off the ice. I think Matt's going to be an incredible member of our team and an incredible member of our community. So welcome to Matt, Bo, and Ashley for Nashville. We're excited to have you guys here.
Mayor Brian?
Well, they told me I was going to be mayor of Smashville today too, and I'm looking for the air horn, but I don't see it. Is it close by?
Maybe need to see if Nash has one.
He's got one. Sounds like it. So it's great to be here and welcome you to Nashville, Matt. He is obviously going to be a great addition to the Preds, which we're all excited about. But I'm equally excited because we've had a recent shortage of guitarists on Lower Broad in some of the honky tonks, and we know you're going to be able to step right in and join the club down there as well. So Nashville is lucky to have you. We're glad you made it here to Nashville. Look forward to many years of success here in what is becoming a traditional hockey town, where we've got a great organization with the Preds, great partners in Nashville for 21 years now, and look forward to a long partnership and look forward to your leading our team to the Stanley Cup next year. That's what I've been told. Is that
Perfect.
Is that your commitment?
We should do our best, absolutely.
All right. Thanks. So as the mayor of Smashville, I'm here to present you first with your jersey. And because you are a dual threat, we also have a Preds guitar.
That's awesome. Thank you so much. Yeah, I get a picture of that one in there. Yeah. Awesome. Perfect. Thank you. That's amazing. Thank you.
Welcome to Nashville.
Thank you. Hey guys, thanks for coming today. This is a special moment for me. I think it's been no secret how much my family and I have wanted to be here for a long time, and there's been lots of almosts and things like that with it almost happening. And you know, it's when we kind of had the opportunity to choose where we wanted to be. This is the first place we thought of, and you know, I feel like as people that our interests, our values, everything is aligned perfectly with this city, and it's something that's drawn us here year after year on, you know, vacations, whether it be together or with friends or anything like that, and you know, just the type of lifestyle that we can provide for our little boy and his future, you know, siblings and ourselves is something that we've loved. And the most important part, you know, at this stage of my life is the hockey, and to see the team that both that the Poils and the organization has put together is unbelievable, and a team that I've you know, had my eye on for a long time, and hopefully, you know, for me the goal is to come in and fit in the best I possibly can and help this team win. So the ultimate goal is you know, Stanley Cup, and that's what we're gonna, you know, push towards. And for me, I just want to be as big a part of that as I can, and I'm really excited to be wearing this jersey here today. It means a lot to me and my family, so thank you for coming.
We'll open up for questions.
Matt, now that you've had kind of a week to take this whole thing in, I guess how does it feel to be in the city now and getting settled in and be officially a Nashville Predator? Oh, it's great. Yeah, it's it's kind of surreal. I mean, we talked for years, you know, if we end up in Nashville, or if we ever end up, you know, that kind of thing over and over. Now we have, and it's like all those things that we kind of were talking about, or you know, kind of dreaming and fantasizing about, we actually get to do now. So really cool for us, and obviously that, you know, we're trying to put some roots down here and be a place. It's a place that we've always thought would be a great place to raise a family, and we're very excited at that prospect, and you know, that will take care of all that stuff, so that when the season comes around, it's game on and all about the hockey. So trips like this are good to kind of do that, and I'm already excited for the fall.
Jeremy?
I'm gonna wait. Sorry.
John?
Matt, David Poyle last week referenced, you know, when you guys all went to dinner, that when you visited down here, that like during the dinner, you guys, or you had a long chat with Peter Laviolette. Wondering kind of what things during that conversation maybe, and how important is it to have that good relationship with a coach?
Yeah, we talked twice. We talked at the rink, and then we talked again at dinner. And I think right away it was a really cool relationship. I feel like I know him like really well already, and we had a lot of similar ideas and things. And I mean, we were supposed to talk at the rink for probably, I don't know, 10, 15 minutes, and it turned into about it was probably 45, almost an hour, to the point where we were almost late for dinner. So just talking about different ideas and philosophies, things like that. I'm a hockey nerd, for lack of a better word. I've grown up absolutely obsessed with the game, and still that way. I'm always trying to get better and be the best I can be, and you know, if there's anything that, you know, I see that can help the team, I love to talk to the coach about it and things like that. So we were picking each other's brains, we were sharing ideas. It was a great, we've had a great connection right off the bat. He called me the day that I agreed to the contract, and we had a good chat again then. So we're both really excited, and I'm excited to join a great group here.
Sorry, was the one that night, was that a lengthy one also?
A little bit. It was a little bit. It was about some different stuff than what we talked about that day, but it was a good one.
Whether it's playing with Philip Forsberg or Victor Arvidsson, maybe even Granlund, just how much have you dissected what this roster looks like and the opportunity you're going to have in the top six?
Yeah, there's definitely no shortage of talent throughout the entire lineup, not just the top six, and obviously that's where I'd like to fit in, is in that group, and that's where, you know, what I'll be working towards, obviously. But there's definitely no bad options of guys to play with here. The talent is amazing. It's been a team that you come into Bridgestone Arena as a visitor, and you're playing against those guys. You know what they bring, and you know what they can do. And for me, playing in Colorado for as long as I did, and being in the same division, you quickly find out, you know, a lot about this team. So I'm excited to be on the home team side of things at Bridgestone now.
Anything else?
All right.
Matt, you kind of alluded to that it was no secret that you guys kind of wanted to be here, and there's a lot of rumors out there, of course, swirling around. But it didn't happen right away. The signing didn't happen right away. Can you kind of take us through the delay there a little bit, if there was one?
No, there wasn't really one. I think it was just what would you say? It was a post office thing, or what? slow in the mail, I guess. But no, there was things were decided before then.
Thank you.
John?
Matt, David referenced last week also that you thought of yourself just as much a playmaker, you know, as a goal scorer. Can you talk a little bit about that and how much that means to you, being a guy who sets up others as well as a goal scorer yourself?
Yeah, for me, a lot of the time, I'm a centerman, and as a centerman, your responsibility is to get your wingers the puck, and it's to make guys around you better, because you're the only player that truly plays, you know, basically 200 feet of the ice every single shift. And so my mentality is whoever I'm playing with a really good goal scorer. I'm looking to get them the puck, because they'll finish, and that's my job. If I'm playing with a really good playmaker, my job is to get open and make sure that I'm producing, you know, myself, and putting the puck in the net myself. So I've had different roles with different lines I've played with, and it really depends on who you're with, but it's something I find I can go kind of either way, which is good, and you know, I'll adapt that way with whoever I'm playing with. And you know, I think it's, like I said, being a centerman, there's a lot of responsibility, and something I take a lot of pride in, and I think your main job is to make those around you better as a centerman. So however I can do that is what I'm looking to do.
Brooks?
For both Brian and Mayor Briley, I'm curious, when you hear someone like Matt say that he not only wants to play here as bad as he does, but to live here, what do you think when you hear that?
Well, it's great news. I mean, I think folks who live here in Nashville understand that we've got kind of a secret sauce here, and people around the world are learning about it. And so it's really no surprise that Matt would want to come to Nashville. But the Preds are an important part of that. I think that's what it's sort of a give and take. You know, without the Preds, Nashville wouldn't be the special place that it is. So it's good to see us building one upon the other.
Well said. I agree. I think it is special, Brooks. I think Matt's passion. I mean, Matt's equally passionate for hockey than he is for his family. I think they both go hand in hand. I think Nashville, like you said, is a perfect fit. And I think, not to toot our own horn, but even in the free agency market, when we talk to teams, there's a lot of players, or not teams, players, a lot of players that would really like to play in Nashville. And certainly Matt was our top priority. But there's a lot of players that want to play in Nashville. I mean, it's really the best of both worlds in terms of big city, small city feel, all those things. And I think it is truly a great place to raise your family. So we think, using the mayor's words, we have some special sauces, and it's this simultaneous combination of the Predators and the city. So it's music to our ears.
Chase?
Matt, something that David always talks about, or Peter talks about, is the core group of this team. And after bouncing around to leaving Colorado, going to Ottawa and Columbus the last couple of years, how important is it to you now to fit into a core group like this?
Yeah, I think even though I was bouncing around, I was maybe with the exception of Columbus in terms of like the leadership group, I wasn't in on stuff on there. But with Ottawa, I became part of that pretty quickly. And I've been around enough now to kind of understand, the things that go into being that player. I mean, I was a part of the core group in Colorado as a young player, and a lot of stuff comes with that. When I was younger, you don't understand some of that stuff, you don't handle things as well, but then you learn and you get better. And I think that's something that, if that's the role that I'm called upon to play at some point, and that would be my goal, obviously. It's something I'm comfortable with and have done, and I've been part of a leadership group, and I think that's the guys that are here already are doing a great job, and I've heard nothing but great things. So it's a group that I'm excited to follow, definitely at the start, and hopefully join them at some point.
Paul? And then Nash?
Are you going to play the guitar?
Not today, sorry.
All the moving around and young family and all that, to finally get somewhere where you feel like you're going to be for a while, you're going to stay. On a personal level, what does that kind of mean to you to be able to just settle down and pretty much not have to worry about bouncing around for a while?
Yeah, it's great. I think, when I've always kind of looked at myself as a guy that would be maybe in one place or two places, and that's it in my career. And it's crazy. This is my fourth team, and especially in the last couple of years. I think the biggest thing was we were trying to find, through that whole thing, we were trying to find a place that felt like home, and we had that in Colorado, but we had to move on just for a number of reasons, and it was a tough decision, but this was where we wanted to be. I think this kind of came up as a place that we wanted to be in. While I was playing for other teams, you never think about that stuff, but like I said, when it came time to make the choice, it was, our hearts were here, and yeah, I mean, we've moved around so much. It's unbelievable. We have 3 shipments of different stuff in 3 different places right now. It's going to be a crazy summer getting all that into one place. And we still actually own our place in Denver. We're putting it on the market here shortly. And, we were waiting to sign somewhere to do that. And, we're tying up all the loose ends as a family right now. And we're really happy to put down some roots here.
Nash? Who's your favorite mascot?
Well, you are now for sure.
Chris?
Matt, as you've kind of moved around over the last couple of years, how have you learned how to embrace the expectations that have been put upon you for a guy in your position?
You know what? It's never really ever exceeded the expectations I have of myself, so it has never really come into play. I put a ton of pressure on myself, sometimes too much. It's something I've learned to deal with over the years, and I've definitely taken a step back on that and been more relaxed. And as a young player, that was probably my biggest fault, was how much pressure I put on myself. And So it's still the case for me, but at the same time, it's walking that line of, you know, letting yourself off when you need to and regrouping and getting ready for the next task at hand, and also bearing down and making sure you're doing your job, whether it's in the summer, getting your workouts in and making sure you're training even, you know, amongst these kind of crazy weeks. And but I know there's definitely, I mean, it's a big thing for me to come in, and obviously the organization's taken a risk, or maybe not a risk, but has done a lot to bring me in, and I want to, you know, give back to that. I want to give back to the fans. I want to give back to the city, and I can't express how flattered we've been at the welcome we've had in this city. So we want to give that back now, and you know, obviously with my best and the team's best.